Merhaba sevgili oyundaşlar, YouTube Ramcı kanalından herkese selamlar, sevgiler. Kanalıma hoş geldiniz sevgili dostlar. Sveti Kotar'ın 12. bölümüyle kaldığımız yerden hikayeye devam ediyoruz. En son bu noktada kalmıştık. Nikolay Peder Henry'yi kurtarmaya çalışmıştı. Kiliseye getirdi, ses duyduk. Yanımızda polis vardı. Bakalım neler olacak. Nikolay'la konuşalım bir.
Nikolay,
Look at Henry and go into the orphanage. Talk after.
eyes gouged out, skull opened, brain missing, face skinned off, eviscerated, stabbed into the heart. Father Henry, slain by his most hated of enemies. May he rest in peace now. Sister?
Rahip ağlıyor.
Leave my mother alone! I'm not talking to you!
Just listen to me, all right? If you do, you won't need to go on the lake anymore. I know who your father is.
Liar!
I swear. But you have to be very careful what you do with this information. Promise me?
Well, sure. Tell me.
I'm risking a lot by telling you this, but your father is Dominic Noren.
Dominic? The handsome man in red clothes? With a funny hat? He is my father?
Yes, that is indeed your father. Make him talk, and make him love you. He owes it to you.
What about my mother? Is she still in the lake?
I'm afraid so. But you know what? You should speak to your father, and make him go fishing with you, huh? Wouldn't that be nice?
Yani.
Very. Thank you. I have a father now. I have a father.
Bir tek şu Vera'nın aşkını bulmasına yardım et. X işareti ve Victoria ile konuş var. İçeriye gidelim bakalım.
Blood and flesh depict hate and pure wickedness. It's an act of hate against mankind. I still hope to wake up at any moment now and look back on this journey solely as a nightmare. Ivan Kotar's painting was used as a target. Flesh and blood are all over it. Splashes, traces of hands and fingers, all over the wall. Life after the crucifix, a mother and the disciples in sorrow. Mankind should have been nailed to that cross, not the one who tried to save it. Pieces of skin, organs, and hair. This is a nightmare. It's hard to see anything outside with so much blood on the door. I certainly won't touch it to open it. Splashes, traces of hands and fingers, all over the wall. Not a single drop of blood on them.
Her yer kan içinde. Bir şey kurtarmaya çalışıyor. Beyni bilmem
Pieces
ne
of skin, organs and hair. This is a nightmare. Nikolay.
Tell me now.
Your eye.
It's nothing. I had to become a child to find Victoria. That's all. I don't want to talk about it.
Words cannot describe the horror in the orphanage. Who did that?
My brothers and sisters are dead.
Saborans knew Henry was not here.
They slaughtered the poor children.
I believe so. But Evelina thinks the one responsible is the only child left alive.
Anton?
Anton is a good kid. It is my fault. I went outside for Henry and then I was gone only for a brief time. Oh my God. Oh, this is a nightmare.
Anton mu yaptı şimdi bunu? Anton yapmış olamaz ya.
Henry was killed here too?
No, he followed me onto the mountain where the Saborans caught him and...
It was too late.
You see his body. I could do nothing.
I understand. You did good taking him back. He deserves a proper burial. Did you find anything on the mountain? Victoria, maybe?
Only the Saborans and Henry. I searched the whole mine and tried to find any clues or some other entrance, but nothing. No traces of her or Nerman. I was wrong, my brother. My baby is dead, and there's nothing I can do about it. But Victoria, I must at least save Victoria. I know, I can feel it. She's still alive somewhere out there.
The letter you gave me.
I didn't want to break the promise given to Victoria. She said when the right time comes. And then we woke up. She went missing and I kept waiting. And so the right time never came. I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Where were you?
I found him in the castle.
Because of the letter. Was the man in the yellow mask your father?
Bogdan Lang.
What?
Bogdan, one of the Lang brothers. He's the man that jumped from the castle's roof.
You said jumped, not pushed?
I saw it. He jumped when confronted by Hatur. Victoria wasn't there.
I knew it. You hear that, Benedek? This changes everything.
Nothing has changed for me. Nothing until we have solid proof and the whole truth.
Ya hala inatla gerçeği görmek istemiyor musun?
I'm going to that dreadful island.
And I'm going with you.
Why would you want that? What changed?
That ground plan you have could be our last hope to find and save Victoria.
Again with her.
No, listen to me. Henry mentioned a man named Yakov Pranger.
The former priest of this church.
And former warden of the asylum.
That man allegedly wanted to kill, obliterate the spirit of Jadwiga Mazrak and...
Do not mention that witch's name ever again within these walls.
And to do that, he needed to find a place inside the mountain where he believed he would find Nerman and the book. The spot marked X could be our last hope. The priest could be there.
Maybe we'll only find Timur, Bogdan's brother.
Brenger disappeared. We were never able to find him. Chief closed the case, believing it to be related to the Saborans, as usual. But I still remember, there were some people who swore to have seen him go the Via Dolorosa way.
Maybe it was a Saboran-related case after all. The asylum is in their hands now. The only problem is, we can't possibly get to that island. I came back here to seek help from Henry. I had a feeling he might have an idea how, but he didn't want to share it with me at the time.
You should be deported! Miserable human beings! All you brought here was pain and death!
Look at my poor Henry! And the children! Oh my God! Dear God!
I'm sorry, sister. We never wanted...
She's right. There is a way to get onto the island.
How? Henry said it's impenetrable.
Not if you get deported.
What?
I could take you in under the guise of a fictitious denunciation. You will be deported.
That's insane. There must be another way.
There isn't.
What happens next, after you denounce
sen
us?
bizi ihbar edeceksin, sonra ne olacak?
We'll hand you over to the watchman of the asylum, chained. It won't be a pleasure ride, that's for sure. Some people die before even getting there, at the Via Dolorosa. You get whipped for your sins, and not everyone is able to confess them.
Then I have nothing to worry about, at least until we get onto the island.
Whatever happens after is in God's hands. Right away? I don't think you have the time to think about it.
I say we do it immediately.
I agree. But we can't leave Henry's poor body like this. We should do something about it.
You leave him alone. I'll take care of him. My father is dead!
Sister, I hope you find the strength to get through these dark times. I'll pray for you and Henry's soul.
Go away and don't come back ever again.
Ready to go?
God help us.
Aynen.
Dear God, forgive me!
Confess your sins!
Forgive me, for I have sinned. I had abandoned you.
There's enough in me, Nikolay. You are not telling the whole truth.
You want salvation from the stake. Tell me where the Book of Sekvra is, and I'll grant you absolution. To each, I give a final chance. Your heart is as black as your craft, necromancer. Speak up, or die in eternal flame. Your heart is as black as your craft, necromancer. Speak up, or die in eternal flame. Denial of the divine Catholic faith has you tied to that stake. Say it. Confess, or be burned alive. Human flesh and blood is what you crave. Do you want absolution? Witchcraft and devil worship are your sins. Confess. Where is the book? You have all chosen the devil. So be it. Death is only the beginning of your torment. Remember the name! Malleus Maleficarum!
Hayırdır, ne oluyor?
You heard about me. I am Ulrich de Inani, prosecutor of the Valais Tribunal. No? You've never heard of Malleus Maleficarum? Look me in the eyes, witch! Your disciples are no more. I've cast them into ash and dirt. Indeed, your kin. What a day. I made God proud of me. Tell me where to find more of your kind. We razed entire towns, whole villages, lonely houses on hilltops, and when we thought there were no more, we found yet another cult. And another one. And another one. You spread like rats. There must be a hole from which the Mazrak slither from. I need to know.
Kin is here. Kin is everywhere. Kazak is everywhere.
Where's the manuscript?
Yılan gibi tıslayıp
The
tıslayıp
Sekvra book.
Never will I tell you.
Then you choose the same fate as your kin. Where is it? Copies have already been found. What makes you think we won't find the original? Save us the effort and avoid a painful death. Coming down here in your filthy cell. I didn't expect anything. No sane person would tell me the answers I seek. But I had to see you helpless, chained like the lowlife you are. Any time now you'll be taken upstairs by the guards. Your soul, body, and religion will be obliterated for eternity.
şu şeyde Harry Potter'da vardı, yılan dilli, çatal dilli.
May God be merciless upon you.
Curse you, Ulrich, and your bloodline for eternity! Curse and hunted
Rüya mı gördün?
Benedek, wake up. We need to hurry up. Come on, not again. I have to get him off that cross. If nothing is blocking the mechanism above, I might be able to pull the chain, and by doing so, the other side would climb up. I just need to find a way to pull it down first. It's out of reach at the moment. If nothing is blocking the mechanism above, I might be able to pull the chain, and by doing so, the other side would climb up. I just need to find a way to pull it down first. It's out of reach at the moment. No way. Benedek! Alright, it's time for another push. This time with some real force. It's full of blood, skin, and flesh. They must be using it to transport what remains of the inmates from above. It's a composite of recently dead bodies, amputated limbs, and crushed skulls. The cross to which I was tied. The watchman did a sloppy job of crucifying me. Ugh, the stench is unbearable. Everything on this pile is in its last stages of decay. Minced flesh and bones. One could not see the difference from pig meat. Badly disfigured bodies. Young, old, the elderly. It doesn't matter to the asylum. There it is. Seems like a long enough leg bone that it should allow me to reach the chain. He has no eyes, and a good part of his flesh was eaten. Left here as food. She's been dead for some time. Her head was shaved, and her breasts amputated. If nothing is blocking the mechanism above, I might be able to pull the chain. And by doing so, the other side would climb up. I just need to find a way to pull it down first. It's out of reach at the moment.
Elimizde bir kemik vardı. Kemik nerede?
Good. The mechanism isn't blocked from above. Now, all I have to do is get Benedek up. It's useless to pull it without Benedek being in the plate. You are not yet to be crucified.
Ulrich, Jadwiga.
Nightmares again?
I torched heretics and was cursed by a witch in chains. It was horrible because I know there's some truth to the curse. Father made sure I would remember it. Where am I?
Consider yourself blessed. You fainted after the first whip on that boat.
Now that you mention it, I'm starting to feel the lacerations.
Hold tight. I have to untie you.
Kurtar Benedek'i.
Nikolay, what are you waiting for?
Quiet. He'll hear us. Now go on, get up. We have to hurry.
Where are we?
Looks like a mass graveyard to me.
Wait a minute. I have nothing in my pocket. My Bible. Everything.
Yes, they took everything we had on us.
We have to get my Bible back, Nikolay.
And we will. Calm down. Let's concentrate now on finding that priest.
If I remember correctly, the graveyard should be directly below the section marked with the X.
Indeed. We have to get up there.
How?
Sit inside the plate.
You sit in there. It's full of blood and flesh. I'll climb up using the chain.
We have no time for this, Benedek. Hop in. I'll pull you up. You are too weak for anything else.
Yeah, it's all because of my back. Whenever you're ready.
Hadi çek Nikolay.
Once inside, find a mechanism, or anything that could take me up with the same thing.
Now wait, I'll find a way to lift the plate up. I think. It's locked. Nothing can be seen inside. It's too dark.
Always locked. Always.
No luck. The complete absence of light makes it impossible to see who is inside.
My door remains closed. Closed. Yes.
It looks different from the rest of the doors here.
I wouldn't touch that door.
Why?
It's the gate the caped man takes to get here. You want pain? Go ahead.
Marco kim? Marco ile konuşmamız lazım.
Hey, little man. Want me to get that friend of yours up here? I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise it.
He's not my friend, but I need him here. So, sure, yes. But how would you do it?
They don't know about my little secret. I'm Marco. Wait here.
How did you do it?
I did it! I did it! New inmates, the two of you?
I hope not. How did you pull the chain up?
My little secret. Don't tell anyone. Promise?
We promise.
I made a hole in the wall. I dug and I dug until breaking through to the warden's room, inside his cabinet. Now I can do everything. Open doors, close doors, pull chain, go out, go back.
So why don't you escape then?
No, I gotta make a new hole in the floor and only then escape. God rewards only persistence and hard work. I hate people who don't work. I hate them.
In what part of the asylum are we now?
Secret section. Only very special inmates are held here. I'm very special, I think.
So there are 2 more special inmates here?
The one next to me is empty, I believe. Caped man never goes in since the last inmate was thrown into the hole. There is a man behind the last door, but I don't know. He may be dead. Caped man didn't go in there today.
You ever talk to the gravekeeper?
Never even saw him. He's always down in the hole. My people say he was killed, but I don't know. I don't know.
Your people?
Cellmates. Only two come to visit us. The caped man and the food man.
The caped man?
He inflicts the pain. Cruel, evil, strong. I hate him. When the time comes, he is the last one you'll see in life. Not me. I will get out of here. Go see my Boyana, and then I can die. She will be the last one I see.
Food man brings you food, I guess.
Yummy! Delicious food from the hole.
This is insane.
You eat or die. You can't choose. Time passes, and you get used to it.
Do you know who Yakov Prengar is?
How could I not? Former priest, yes.
Have you ever seen him in the asylum?
Only caped man and food man. No one else. Not even my cellmates.
Can you open the warden's room from there? I want to take a look.
No key. Not possible. You need the key to open the door. I can't do it.
Can we go through the hole in your cell? Can you let us in?
Little man, my cell is my cell.
O zaman şu
You said you can open doors. Could you open the door of the cell the caped man visited last?
Wait here. The watchman took your stuff from you, didn't he?
He did?
Good, good. Wait. Take your stuff back, little man.
We really appreciate this.
You gave me my Bible back. God bless you.
I'm not sure it's everything, but it's something. Just go now.
There's a man on the floor.
Get inside.
It's a bottomless pit used to discard feces, or what remains of the inmates once their souls leave this cruel world. A simple bucket for a gruesome purpose. We are too late. This man is dead.
He has no intestines.
Because of the rats who ate them while being trapped under that bucket. Let's leave him.
How did you get out of the basement?
What?
You finally found a way out.
I think I recognize you. Is that really? Oh my God, it is you. I've hoped so much to find you here with all my heart, but wouldn't dare believe.
This is your father? Your real father, Yosef?
You left your sister alone down there. That which could find her.
What? Where? Where is Victoria?
Easy, Father. Calm down now.
Your mother. The Bible. What I did. It's all my fault. I kept you locked in that basement for too long. I'm so sorry, son.
Don't think about anything. Try to calm down now.
He's losing it.
I kept you. Please. Water. Water.
Quickly, try to find some water. I'll stay here with him.
I'll try. You do your best to make him talk before it's too late. You hear me?
Şu nereden bulacağız şimdi biz? Marco'ya soralım.
Little man's friend, what can I do for you?
Do you have some water in the cell?
I drank all I had. Why?
Death wish from your cellmate.
So, he's still alive. Unexpected. Remarkable. Water is given only once a week. It's hard to stay alive without it. It's hard. I had to create an automated circle of renewal. That is, whenever I take a leak, I do not use the hole for feces, no. I do it in a small bowl that I hide inside the hole. They must not find it, or else I'm dead. I want to help the poor man with his death wish. Take my urine.
Can I borrow your bowl?
No, my bowl is my bowl. You have to get one for yourself.
All right. I need to get that bucket from the cell.
Al kovayı.
It's the bucket the torturer used to keep the rats on Yosef's abdomen. Hygiene is not a priority at the moment. Just the water. I'm taking it. An unattainable suggestion. I doubt that dying man will notice the difference anyway. Pour the urine in my bucket.
Excellent choice. Prepare the bucket for the transfer. I'll get the bowl. God bless that man for a peaceful rest.
Thank you for doing this. I don't need anything else from him at the moment. I've managed to get him something to drink.
No. Father doesn't need it anymore.
I'm sorry. Have you asked him if...
True faith is having faith in others, Benedek. All I ever did, I did for the family, Benedek.
Listen to me. Have you asked him about that priest, Yakov?
No.
He could be in some other cell, still alive.
He's not.
How did he end up in the asylum?
Have faith in people and you will find God, Benedek.
Did he tell you anything about Victoria?
Yani Victoria, en azından
Look
Victoria'nın
closely
nerede olduğunu
enough, you
söyledi
will
mi?
find God in people, Benedek.
For God's sake, would you snap out of this self-pitying state and start answering my questions? You'll have us both killed. Listen to me.
Seeing God in people. What did he mean by that?
Did he tell you anything meaningful? Anything at all?
Father said a lot of things. but they all sound like nonsense. Mumblings of a dying man in agony.
Anything about Victoria? About Yakov? We must find that man.
Yakov lies dead in front of us, Nikolay. Yakov was my father. He changed his name after arriving in this town.
Your father was Yakov Prenger?
He lied about having been sent by the Vatican. I need time to absorb and process all the things he said. Help me with his body. I can't leave it here. He will be eaten by rats or tossed in the piles below. I can't leave him.
It's impossible. You know that.
But
you must leave him here, Benedek.
I finally found him, only to lose him again. This time forever.
Say a prayer, and then let's get out of here as quickly as possible before someone arrives. I'll follow you.
Rest in peace, Father.
Ready to go?
I am. The lifeless body of my father. I found him, only to lose him once again. This time, forever.
Hadi çıkalım buradan.
The warden's room.
I wouldn't touch that door.
Why?
It's the gate the caped man takes to get here. You want pain? Go ahead.
It's locked. Nothing can be seen inside. It's too dark.
Always locked. Always.
Marco ile bir daha konuşalım. Belki şu kapıyı açabilir.
Can you move us down now?
God bless that man for a peaceful rest. He has suffered for far too long. Far too long.
He surely did. Maybe I should take his body after all. I can't leave it here.
You can't. You can't do that, little man. You would get caught, and then you would share his same fate. You must leave. Once you hear the chain, jump onto the plate. I'll open the cage of the lake too. Just beware of the watchman. He's always lurking.
What about you? Are you sure you don't want to come with us?
I want to use my own hole, not the one everyone else uses. My hole is my hole.
Good luck, Marco.
God bless you. And I've almost forgot. The bucket with your drink. I'm leaving it here on the wall.
Thank you.
I don't think I can leave his body in this place.
No, brother. We must leave. And you must let him go. Joseph died years ago. This person is not your father.
I wouldn't be standing here if that was the truth, but now I understand why he chose this town. Why he chose to leave his family. You're right. It's my time to leave him. Come. I know where we must go.
Tell me what happened in that cell. Did he say anything that made sense?
I don't know. He was losing himself. Blamed me for...
Benedek, we left the island and I kept quiet. It's not much, but I gave you the time to grieve and think. Your father is dead. Gone. Thinking about him and pitying yourself now will only send your sister his way. We have to act. What did he say to you?
I was trying to say... He was blabbering, but some things made sense to me. In a strange kind of way.
What do you mean?
Father insisted that he must do the things he already did.
More specifically?
Pass the family's Bible to his next of kin. The last male child of the Dokhnani family. Me. Then he said he needs to go to Sveti Kotar to save his bloodline from the curse of Jadwiga Mazrak.
Nonsense. Did he say anything about Victoria?
It's all so strange and frightening. I dreamed... Jadwiga was in my dream, and I was Ulrich the Inani.
Who's Ulrich?
Our ancestor.
All right. You should let him stay dead and focus on the present and Victoria.
Joseph kept mentioning the basement, about how did I manage to get out, and why did I leave Victoria there. He blamed me for leaving her alone.
What basement?
We spent all of our youth in the cold part of our house. In those dark times, we laughed together. We cried together. We got beaten together. It's how we found God.
Would you leave the past behind already? And forget about God for a moment. Wake up! We need to find her.
The past could be the key to find Victoria.
How?
I'm not sure yet.
Before leaving the island, you said you knew where to go. Nothing you say now has meaning. We hit a dead end. We went onto that island, and I was whipped, tortured, and had to confess. For what?
That is not the truth. Listen. We have to find that basement he kept mentioning.
You mean go back to your childhood home in Gior?
Not exactly. If we find that basement, we might be able to save Victoria and put an end to my bloodline's curse.
So, you swallowed everything that came out of your father's mouth.
There were times I've asked myself if the curse was just a sham to keep us obedient, but the curse exists. I'm now more certain than ever before.
Are you sure because of the dream you had, or because your father told you so? Both are absurd notions.
Because of everything we've been through since arriving in Sveti Kotar. It all makes sense now.
How, exactly? Explain it to me. Push away this cloud of mist around my thoughts.
I need help to do that.
Hadi.
We have to go back to where it all started yesterday.
Back to that damned house. Why would you want to do that?
Not the house. We have to visit the neighbor, the old woman, Vera Karzam.
Why?
Father kept repeating that she's my mother. He left his family, but he didn't forget my mother's name. I quote, "Your mother Vera, she's an angel. Only she can save your sister from the basement. Mother can help you save her and put an end to our bloodline's curse. Kill the witch, destroy Sekvra."
So this was your plan.
Do you have any better leads? Ideas? Anything?
If that is the truth, and that elderly woman... Wait, you think she's keeping Victoria in her basement? You think she's the witch?
I doubt it. I didn't sense anything evil in that woman. But the way my father...
It actually makes sense. She might be the source of evil, not Nadman. Right under our noses the whole time. We searched for Victoria all over this accursed valley, only to find her where it all started.
I don't think we'll find her. I think my father gave us something, but don't expect a miracle. Victoria is no longer.
Şimdi sevgili dostlar, büyük ihtimal bir sonraki bölüm final oluyor. Yaşlı kadına gideceğiz. Bakalım neler olacak. Bir sonraki bölümde artık sonuca ulaşacağız. Sveti Kotar'ın bu kasabanın lanetini, bu kasabanın sırrını belki ortaya çıkartabiliriz. Tabii ki bunu bir sonraki bölümde yapacağız. Umarım videoyu beğenmişsinizdir. Her zaman olduğu gibi her şey gönlünüzce olsun diyorum. Kapanış sözümüz neydi sevgili dostlar? Oyunsuz kalmayın. YouTube amca kanalında kalın. Sizleri çok seviyorum. Hoşça kalın sevgili dostlar.